You know what's good though. So I still say my mind sometimes. You know what's good, right? You know what's good, right? I gotta say my mind sometime. They have a lot of things they're going on the internet for a long time now. And they come on the internet and there's like, Cardi B's fighting with Nicki Minaj. Jay-Z got a beef. This one got a beef. Prince and Michael Jackson don't get together. They don't like each other and all that shit. Every day they get up every freaking year. And as you go on, there's always some gossip about somebody, Nicki Minaj or Cardi B, or this one don't like this and Shensia this and that. That shit is not important. We don't give a rat's ass. It's not feeding us, it's not closing us, it ain't doing shit for us. So all that mix up with who and then get back together, it's just fucking taking people frequency, my nigga. We don't give a rat's ass. Who wanna fight, who wanna dance, who wanna mix up with it. We tired for hear it. If I don't want dance, all artists can to next one. We ain't got time for the shit. We don't wanna hear motherfucking thing. We don't care if you fight, you bark, whatever. We trying to make our way to the holy heaven. We trying to survive right now and build our strength. What the hell is going on? In our children and our lives. What the fuck? We don't care who wanna have a beef. You all getting all the garments, all the money, all the frequency. I ain't got no time to hear who gossip about who will fighting against who. That shit is not my business. And that's how your mind goes astray. You go and you watch that shit, you go and look at people like gods and them better than you, and your own godliness is fucking going down. Because you ain't got no time to meditate for yourself and know that you're higher just like everybody else, so you can meditate and make some goddamn money, sell something and shit, something somehow. Where you're hustling and building your damn frequency. You want about gossip about this one, and because they might have more wig and more ear color and makeup, more contour, more plastic surgeon, praise them like God over on herself, like no God on herself. I don't want to hear shit. That's what I'm saying. Every day I mix up. If I know this with spice, I that they wanted this one year, and this and that one year, and all you can hear, nothing good now come out of it. You don't see nobody they have no spice. Me spicy and me girl, you open spice kitchen. Free food for the Jamaican people in a certain area. We have kitchen around. We have the spicy kitchen around spice. You see me? Where people are work for you can build up them, just put some concrete and some cement. And pays off them kitchen, you can make them a coal stove. If you ain't use gas if you don't want, I make somebody stand and cook food. Poor people line up, give them food, spicy chicken. Spicy kitchen, give all kind of something, vegetable, whatever the people can get cook. And people just know says like a center. They all can go there and get a plate of food. Jamaica ain't gonna be hungry enough so much star. Jamaica ain't gonna be hungry enough so much celebrity. I want to put your hands out there and put up some of these kitchen and get people who want to work cook in this kitchen. These women are willing to work. And these women, they have recipes that you don't even know about how high and classify this recipe and these meals are. And once them pass out, you will never get a recipe again. Jamaica can be a better place if you put love into it. Jamaica can be a better place if you understand that the Father God have to be respected. Jamaica can be a better place, but people are doing too much cult work. And a lot of big people are involved in certain things, and that's why it's so long and it lasts for so long. But gotta break it down now. And I bring everybody down to shame. Bringing everybody back to karma. Exposing everything on this earth to show them that He's God. And He's the one that's exposing all this shit that we can see. That the devil is really alive and he's a liar. And that's supposed to make your faith stronger. And stop worrying about gossip this one year wear this, that they design Gucci. What the fuck you care? You can wrap a crocus bag around your ass and come if you feel like. You don't give a rat's ass. Of course you want to look good and put yourself together. But not in the way some people will do to kill out themselves. You can't buy look cheap, your body look, your skin clean and you look nice seeing your way. Cheap and clean. Cheap and clean. You can't spend $1,000 for one dress, $2,000, $3,000. Are you crazy? When you could spend $20, $15? You can do something more with that money and grow it. You're a God, make it manifest. Instead of buying all this dress every week, pack up in the closet. Then you ain't got no job right now, you lay off and all that shit. Because of certain things, you know what I'm saying? You try to sell them back, you can't get what they're worth. People just want to give you like a $50, $60 for them, you lose all your money. Selling back some of your jewelry, all the shit you buy. Because the mind just have you feeling for more. It happened to all of us as women. But now we have to understand that you want to look good, but you ain't going to spend all that money to buy the most $5,000 dress you can't afford. You know what I mean? I'm not saying don't buy something good. When you buy something good, it lasts. But not to the extent of some people go for it. And it could help other people buying them one. Instead of buy one dress for themselves with all that money, when they could buy 10 or so and give somebody else 5, or 4, or 3, or whatever you choose to give them. Your time on earth won't be forever. This shit won't last. The only spirit will last is within you, that Holy Spirit. So I don't give a damn. I don't want them on the dance all artists that fight, blah, 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 every day with them. I don't want you not about it. I don't want time for gossip, because gossip keep your mind busy like that, and you not think about what you do. When you have to make better cream and a better soap and study what you have to do, you're there fasting and people say, "Hi baby, you're going good, darling." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I gossip every minute like that you have your pin and to go listen to. Every minute per line. When you have a shit to go and do to get more knowledge for your fucking self, and that'll be the end of time right now. And everything's changing. We don't know what's gonna happen to our children. What happened to the future ones? You know what I'm saying? Because after the bigger one gone, the future one will be easy to control. That's 1, 2, 3. And that you have to understand. After the bigger one gone, you ain't got no problem with your second generation, because they tune up. They tune the fuck up and control. There's the ones that are not tuned up. There's the ones that have the vibration of the God blood. The ones that the knowledge come to when you speak after the knowledge. You understand your life is a challenge. You understand your life is a journey. You understand you're on a journey. You understand you can't get no rest. This is not come for you, come lie down and sleep and comfort. It's a journey to experience life and to keep going. You want to time a big up and gossip. This is one of dance, this is one of that. Because you're not dancing, you're skin out to hole, skin out, it's a kick up on a car and the excitement. You're not carrying away. You're not carrying, not drinking all alcohol. You're not carrying no fucking knowledge. You're going back home, you're pitting them. We're orphan for the rascal at night. Demons are taunt you. You know what I'm saying? You're putting on a respect for how much man come in your yard. Life's just up and down. When you could tune into the nation, pick a little color one steam. Make a little run now, make a little this. Try to make that. May God bless you. May the universe bless you. Settle down. Stop take 3, 4 man for have this whole of vanity. Yeah, fuck 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 man much vanity. For us stay pretty like a doll and everything up. Make up every day and the best shoes and whatever. And then you know, not everybody run up in you, like a walking dead. You have to understand this shit, man. If you're the chooser on the last days, you can't do that shit no more. Because the flesh is gonna fail you, bro. You're gonna be eating in your heart. That's why some of you are losing your life. You wonder why they're taking suicide and doing different shit. It's the pressure of the demon of your own sin coming upon you, bro. Some shit that you do to people, man. Sometimes make you end up take your own life. Because you can't stand the demon and the turn back blow the karma on your ass. It's so bad that you wind up don't even want to fucking live, my nigga. You have to respect God, because only Him can go in there and release that pain and take you from there. We and meditate and try to pray and hustle dollar. We ain't got no time for the mix up about we in Hollywood fighting. We're rich and famous. Ain't nobody sending me no money. Ain't nobody send me $100. You know what I'm saying? Sit and listen to that shit for what about my own frequency to think how I'm going to make $100? I'm going to sit online listening to that shit and go to another channel, what this one said about this one in Hollywood, and look at the clothes them wear, and I kill out my rascal self in a movie theater, up and down. What about me? What about me? What about I from the Most High? What about I? What about the secret eye of the Most High? What about the I? What about me? What about you? What about love? What about connection? What about peace of mind? Without corruption, without misery and vanity. Where is the peace of mind to relax? Where's the peace of mind? You just up in that shit, you gone out all day. Everybody saying that you get a new one. Your torment, man, I ride to figure a new one. Let that shit go. Wash where you have, make it dry. Tie up your head. Let's go. March into glory. 44,000. You march right in. Don't worry about what people think about you while your soul is feeling good. Don't worry about people think about you. Want to know you're trying to live good. You're not trying to hate nobody. You're trying to live your life. But you cannot make people look up in your eyes and conversate with you and overpull your fuel. Ask you the time and come conversating with you, because they're coming for something when they come to conversate with you. They're not never without that intention. A person gonna come and conversate you without that intention. The intention has to come first before they start talking to you. What is their intention? It's not every spirit you can talk to. And they say hi to you in the street, you turn around and start conversating with them. You have to listen to the spirits that don't answer and keep moving. And they're like, all right, yeah, what you think you are? Start to talk back about you now. But when they was approaching you, they was all nice. But when you don't answer, they start to curse your ass. And that's the real spirit inside. Bitch, what you think you are? With your ass all floppy, but before you were saying fat ass, this, that, and all that stuff. It's demonic spirit. So you have to understand it's a spirit and interact with spirit every day. I was walking this morning, and people was walking towards me. Like I said, I don't do too much of that eye contact with spirit, and it was walking. And that's what the ear was just flashing of this lady. Her ear was flashing, like you would just see a demon in the night, right? Walking towards you. I'm just showing you a little thing. And as I see the ear flashing, it's like dancing coming. The Holy Spirit said to me, if this was night, you would have run. Won't you, Olivet? If you were seeing this at night, you would have run because you're seeing a ghost. Because the person moved like they're dissipating and they're moving that way. He's saying to me, well, you see a ghost, you would see that there's a ghost in the night, and you would run. But because you see it in the daytime, you still think it's not a ghost. And that's where you're wrong. Because the evil on the earth is so strong that they walk in flesh. Are you listening what I said to me this morning? As a woman walk and I hear dancing, if you see that in the night, you know that is a ghost. You say that is a ghost. You think that's a real person. So the ear is flowing with the body, the emotion. And my eye caught that. And the Holy Spirit said to me, if you see that at night, you would have run because then it would have moved and disappeared. Feel like, oh my God, you're scared to see a ghost. But because you see it in the daytime, you're saying it's not a ghost. It's a real person. But I want you to know that the evil on earth is so strong that the same ghost that you think you would see at night, the same ghost in the daytime, is more powerful that walk in the flesh. It's not everything in the flesh is human, but it's a ghost that also walk at day in the human flesh. Because spirit within the body, it's a spirit, but you don't know what kind of spirit. That's why certain spirit take and possess people and live within the body, because it's a spirit. Says not everybody used to walk in the flesh outside mean that they are a human being because they walk in the flesh. Because the spirit walks within the flesh, live within the flesh, jump within the flesh, take over the flesh, possess the flesh. So who are you? You're the living instrument of God. You're pure. You're one. You're made with electronics to pick up when God gives you knowledge and peace and love. No matter what, He confiding in your soul to stand by you, no matter what you have done before. Once you come to that assignment, your heart become light. He forgive you your sin. He start to pick you up. He make you start to walk with joy, divine, and peace, and covenant with that power, that you are not walking alone and you're not afraid by the pestilence that walketh at night. And say, yea, do I walk through the shadow of death, but I shall fear no evil, because I know He's with me. Thy rod and thy staff shall comfort me. And believe it, I'm telling you. Your strength is within you. Your power is within you. Let it burst. Let it overtake you. Know that you connect to the Most High. Know the God and the God blood you carry DNA. Don't be afraid to be who you are. But don't waste your time meditating upon nonsense and mix up when you need to meditate up in your mind to make it grow bigger, to make your brain become stronger, and think more about God on the cross. Think more what He want to do for you. Think about your money coming in. Think about what business you want to do. Think about that blessing from Him. Just put that in Him and let Him turn the key. It might be going, not the way you want, but it's still going. And it's going to pick up as you strengthen that, as you put the faith in that. Stop putting the strength of masturbation. Stop putting the strength of having sex for that, because that is killing your money. That is killing your growth in your spirituality, because you're putting it in the flesh but not in the spirit. Be you and be your God you are. Float up, man. Take off these shells, man. Rise up and be who you gotta be, and stop following by everybody with the gossip. You can just watch things with the trust of church and thing. Yeah, you can watch that, because those things you need to watch so you can see this coming sign of God and what they're doing in certain churches, and the church is in you. But don't follow up no gossip on nobody with them and weird next fashion, next name brand. You don't give a rat's ass. Save your money and put it something else. You could go back to the West Indies. Save it so you can find a little honor wolf, because start to go on the wrong. What you gotta do? Make God lead you. Stop taking your money buying all this wool pad, children, but name brand for company, Instagram spread off. That shit is not gonna help when Instagram crash, when Facebook crash, when everything crash, all this motherfucking site crash, YouTube crash, everything crash. What are you gonna do then? You're gonna go looking for your soul then? You're gonna go looking for your likes and your video then? You're gonna go looking likes for your clothes and how you look and who say you're sexy then? or you're going to be looking for the strength that's going to carry you through the tough time. The strength that you know when everything broken down around you're going to be standing still. The strength you got to know that you're going to have a shield and buckler, so you cannot be afraid. So you got to have that strength, that building now. You can't run back to them sites, go look in your sexy outfit by Instagram, and you're this and you're that. You sell your product, you go, you try to hustle on Instagram, you do. But it's not about taking picture and just depend on that for somebody to like you, go back and see what you likes you get, and killing yourself to spread out and doing the most. That shit is not helping your frequency. You're giving your frequency to a lot more people because they realize you do not know how to guide your frequency and your beauty, so they start to feed off you. Some of them get obsessed with you. They start calling your phone. They start saying, bitch, you don't look good. They start to try to break you down. They try to get you mad, so you come back and start to curse with them. They start to suck your fuel because they get a demonic spirit to attach to you for what you display. So when you display that, you're helping demons to be strong. You're helping them to find a deep ground where they can feed off you. You're helping them to say, yeah, you're not good enough, you're not godly enough, and you're not bright enough to understand your frequency and your spirituality after Christ consciousness. So of course the demon can use you and get you to do more, meet up with man, your life, you get missing, man, them kidnap you, lose your life and all them shit there. Because you're going more and more into shit we don't need to be in, because you realize you're walking in darkness, and then you hear no light. You must get to the end of the tunnel. When you can, there's no turning back. You gotta seek God, man, and repent, man. You have to know that you're a God. You can't spread yourself out there. You have to know that no matter what, man, the flesh can't come before the spirit. You have to know that what you believe in, you gotta stand for your believing, because it's the truth. And no matter what is the truth, and the truth is there is an afterlife. There is an answer you have to answer to God Almighty. There is a heaven and hell. And right now, many people are living in hell in the soul. They wish there was not life for the shit that they done, because they're paying for it so dearly right now. They wish they were dead, but they cannot die. They're just tormented. That's why many people ain't trying to put themselves to sleep. They don't want to wait till death come, because they're very wicked. Because anybody very wicked, they don't want to die. They want doctor to inject them because they have the money and pay much money. And that is sad, because when the Almighty ready for you, should be peaceful and sleep off and transition with the angel, take you off all the way to the city of heaven. So man, I don't care what nobody is saying, you know. Burn ganja, make it burn. Feel good, smoke a little weed. You know what I mean? Pick up yourself, cook your food, enjoy your life. Enjoy your life is the most thing you can do. Don't remember, don't forget that you're not here all the time. You're not going to be here forever and ever. Collect your frequency, collect your wisdom, your knowledge, and your power. Know that you have power to keep off certain spirits. Know that you have power, you can do certain spells. You know what I'm saying? You're not just empty hand, you have a lot of bullets. You have a lot of bullets, a lot of things that you can do. You just not know how to do them with your power. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not talking about island power. You naturally carry that power. You understand what I'm saying? So people can't take you lightly because you carry power. And once you know to use them, you realize you're powerful all along. But certain things that you eat, it cut your power. Certain things you drink alcohol, it cut your power. Certain thinking, it cut your power. You know, bad thinking, it cut your power. I mean, self-esteem, I feel. When I low self-esteem, I look at everybody's eye. I don't need to look at everybody's eye. I'm not married to everybody. I don't have to look in your eye. I don't have to walk up to your conversation, I don't know you look in your eye. For what reason? Why I gotta give him my power staring back at you? What are you so powerful that I shall look back in your eye? I'm looking down, you're talking to me. Yes, no, yeah, okay. I don't have to look in your eye, because I know my eyes are powerful. I know my power lies, and everything starts with the eyes. And some people want to come up in your face and start talking up in your eyes. They want you looking eyes and doing all kind of shit if you're paying attention, taking all your fuel. You don't have a conversation with them, you feel tired. You feel drones on the phone all day, you just drag down, taking all your goddamn fuel. You ain't got no time for that. You need to meditate and build up yourself. Pray. Ask God to strengthen you. Sometimes you feel the world bearing down and you have to ask God to have mercy upon you and give you that strength, man. We are at the end of the time, man. Don't let nobody come over your life and beat you down and shit, man. Men, they think you're crazy. I like to look crazy like this, because they don't know the knowledge I hold. I know when they're coming at me. This morning I was walking, and I'm telling you, I was walking today. I went to the laundry, right? I'm going to show you something. And while I went to the laundry to do my clothes up there, because I want to do my for that old place some more, that thing, the machine up clean. I can't do like that. So while I was walking, coming down, there was as I coming down, there was a young man, and he had a dog. And while I was walking, he was walking behind me. A Caucasian young man. He was walking behind me, and I was walking down. And you know I love everybody. Like I said, they always help me more than other people. And he was walking down behind me. And as he walking down behind me, I can feel something in the back of my head, feeling funny. And I said, this is a spirit. I need to give way. So I walk over and cross, you know, the 2 bags and I put over. And he goes like, thank you to excuse me and my dog. So I did not answer him because I have to remain in my spirit. I know that I'm dealing with an entity that's trying to draw my fuel from the back. But not just that. When I shift out the way, you didn't have to say anything to me. I don't know you. Thank you to excuse me and my dog. So I did not answer because I know it was a temptation of a demonic spirit that wanted to draw my fuel. Because I know. So while I'm walking and I'm going, he was ahead of me. And he stopped on a tree nearby with the dog. And he waited for me. And while I was walking on, he walked his dog up to me. And the dog started to smell me and all over me, which I continued dragging my suitcase and the bag. And I did not reply. He had the dog, he stopped again, and he did the same thing again, and I did not reply. And he walked behind me as he second he stopped me, and I did not reply. I act like I was a walking dead, like I did not have no life in my body. It's like I was a robot. Because you come and you try, thank you, and I give you away, I come to you, and you go and wait for me, and come and make a dog smell it, putting your dog up all on me. I just keep dragging the thing in my tour and keep going. I don't look at you to see who you are. I don't look at your dog. You know, I just keep my eyes down and dragging like a goddamn robot. Because I know who you are. You want me to turn around and look at you. And because of what you say to me, I didn't answer. You come back to me again. And you come back with the dog and me say, oh my God, why you putting on my dog on me? Motherfucker, our just an argument. I know what you want me to say. I know that's what you're trying to get me to say. Motherfucker, you're going to make a dog bite me. And all that shit. But I don't say nothing. You got the Holy Spirit to be still. You know who you are. You know what you're dealing with. Show the demon that you know who he is. So I still and go about my business. I know what he's thinking right now. Sometimes you mustn't say nothing. People come and they bunks in the laundry. With their butt, they don't sex you. Don't say nothing. They know who you are. They suffer inside. They want you to say something. Neighbor ringing your bell. People getting mad at you at the supermarket. It's their time boiling up inside like a hot caramel porridge. At the island powder, wicked of them are them miserable so. I eat and yam out them inside, they coming after you. They can't stand the pain they feel inside. Karma comes back to eat them like cancer. Why you think that them have cancer and diabetes, all kind of sickness? They are not exercising the higher frequency. They live on the low frequency. Me tell you about sometime too. You understand me? But not about how your mind and how you feel in your mind. The garbage you pack in your mind, how you feel about people and the hate and the evil. Not realizing that you're here for a purpose, to do something better, to be somebody greater. You're here to share love, to give love, to accept love. You're on a journey. You're not here to waste time. Being toxic, drinking alcohol, you're drunk. You're mad with people every day. You wake up mad. Something about, I was mad last night and I'm still mad now. And I wake up today. But the other person get out their way real fast. Because they are already manifesting that since last night, today. And then tomorrow going to be the same thing. They ain't going to change. They're going to be mad every day. Because whatever you think of and you manifest, like you manifest for $100, it's going to grow in a 2. So you manifest for 8, it's going to grow 8. You manifest for miserableness and a cost and I go up yourself. And that you're going to get because that you program yourself into. You're a God. That's what you're punching. So what you expect your life to be if that's what you're programming? You have to live by the law. If you make a law by it for yourself, you're going to live by it. Ain't nobody making your law. You making it. You putting in the universe. How can you blame anybody? I remember one day I was on Facebook Live. And you know what I said? I'm going to be honest with you. I said I'm homeless. I wasn't homeless yet. You know what I did that? I really wanted to get out of that place. And I know if I said homeless, I was going to end up homeless. And I did it. Because I'd rather put that in the universe and get out in that way than never get out. I'll be honest with you. And I know I did it. Because I know when I said it, that's what's going to happen. But I wanted to get out. You see? In any cost. To be alive. Because when the devil sees something great in you, he's not going to like you. When the devil sees something great in you, and you open up the box to other people's brain, and then realize who they are and why they're living and they're here for the Creator, and the vibes to the Creator, the Spirit can take us so high, we can melt your enemy, can see through their thoughts, and the evilness will break out. You'll find out what it's saying about you behind your back. You will confide in something will happen, everything just come out. And you find out everything. That's how it go. Be yourself and be joyful. Go and go cook your food. And be joyful. Do not make your heart sad. It doesn't bring anything good. If you ever tell somebody, I have to tell them half and done. And pray right. Because sometimes you have to tell some people after you can't just let them go and tell them nothing. You have to tell them about themselves. And then you pray right. Because they say take it out and tell them how you really feel. Because some people you really have to tell them about themselves. You really have to just tell them. And that's it. Period. But you tell them and get it off your chest. Instead of tell other people behind them back and not being truthful. Tell them and cuss them off. And then ask for forgiveness. And then you can't make back, but the person know they're wrong. And if the person said, you know, you was right when you're telling me off, I really did this to you and that to you and I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To get it straight now. People need to have more love. More respect for themselves. More respect for their private part. When they realize what it could bring you, what destruction it could bring you and shit. And you realize you're no longer the same, you're changing. Out of the chosen one are changing, you're getting more powered up. That's why you're gonna feel a certain way, going to your body, electric shock going to your body and all that shit. You're gonna feel indifferent because everything for the chosen one are changing. They're gonna start feeling different when they sleep at night. They're gonna start going through a lot of shit, but they're not gonna understand it. And they might think they're going crazy, but it's not going crazy. It means that you're changing to a higher level after Christ consciousness. You are not going crazy. Shit that you're seeing, you're really seeing that shit, bro. But just be calm and humble because you're powerful. Nothing can touch you. Nothing can touch you. Just go through. You're going to see the world for what it is. Spiritually, right through. You're going to be untouchable, bro. Just pray to the Most High God. And when you forgot to pray, sometimes you rush out. Me I walk and me I pray on the street in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I come up on the thing with myself for the park. Let me go pray. When you see me up there, pray. That's how you go. You can't live without prayers, man. You can't win without God, man. You can't win without God. How can you win without God? How can you win without God? How can you? You must lose. You must lose. You have nothing to gain. But when you're giving and know, so that's a part of you or your connection that I keep you alive, your lifespan. And you know who Christ is. Jesus Christ was sacrificed. The Father sent forth the Son. The only begotten Son. Know yourself, know we queen, know yourself, know we heart, know we love. It's a struggle. Breathe and go through. Breathe and go through. And the journey. I can't turn back. Love you. Leave a comment.